extensions, and have you ever wondered why that might be? Welcome back, crime solvers, to another episode of Real Hair Crimes here on the Babe Hair Extensions YouTube channel. As always, I'm Courtney, I am your host, and today I don't really have that much of a story for you necessarily, but I do remember like 100 episodes ago, which is kind of impossible because we're only 31 in, but like a lot of episodes ago, I had casually mentioned about somebody that had called into our helpline. And did you know that we have a helpline? Because we do. And this helpline is super awesome because if you get stuck with your hair extensions, like if you're like, I have tried X, Y, and Z and I don't know what I did wrong, I don't know how to fix it, I don't know what in the world is happening, guess what? You can call up that number on our website. So go to babehairextensions.com and search for the helpline, and you will be connected to an actual real person that will help you diagnose the situation and help you fix it and or move forward with whatever it is that you're having a struggle with. So in lieu of like the story necessarily, here's maybe what was said or what went on. Enjoy. Babe 11, what is your emergency? Help, my scalp is all irritated and it hurts. Oh, that sounds awful. Can you tell me what happened? So I had your brand of tape and extensions in my hair and I wanted to remove them. So I watched a video on how to remove them and now my scalp is hurting and it hurts so bad it's all irritated. Oh, wow, that's terrible. Can you walk me through the steps of how you remove them, and then I'll see if I can offer any extra insight. Yeah, okay, so like I said, I watched a removal video for tape-ins. I followed all the directions on the video and it showed to use an oil-based remover. Yeah, that's the right remover. And then it showed to peel them apart from each other. So that's what I did. But I didn't want to put them back in and I didn't know how to get the sticky stuff out of my hair. So I just hopped in the shower and I put a hair mask on my hair. And then I put a processing cap over it and I went to bed. And now my scalp hurts and it's like it's on fire. And it's all red and it's all irritated and it's all your fault. I followed the video. Okay, so I have a couple of thoughts on this. The first is you need to use the remover on the natural hair as well to remove any of the residue. We recommend using a comb to remove the tackiness as well as the shed hair from those sections. The second thing would be to use a clarifying shampoo and a comb to release the extra residue before using any conditioner. We also recommend following your shampoo and conditioner directions. So maybe sleeping with the hair mask and a processing cap was maybe not the best idea, as that could have trapped the chemicals and fragrances inside and causing more irritation. But at this point, I highly suggest combing through your hair as gently as possible and using a detangler to open up the hair, and then rinse off the conditioner. Rinse it really, really well. From there, use a clarifying shampoo a couple of times, then recondition when the residue from the tape is gone. Okay, so I think the real hair crime in this situation is kind of obvious, right? But let's break it down just so you know all of the pieces. So videos on YouTube, Instagram, social media, etc. are great, but they are like smaller amounts of information. So instead of giving you all of the details or every single piece of what actually, maybe the install process or the removal process, it's not going to break down every single piece. It's just going to kind of give you like an overview or like the highlights of what happened. So those are great for social media. Those are great for kind of just like a quick little like, hey, this is how I did a removal today or whatever, but it doesn't give you all the breakdown and all the pieces. So, and we have even a lot of those videos like on our YouTube and our Instagram and things like that as well. What you're really missing though is all of like the backstory, all those little extra details. So in this instance, yes, the removal video was exactly how to take them out and then put them back in, but there was nothing said necessarily about, if I just wanted to take them out and leave them. But a certified stylist would know how to do that. So the real hair crime in this situation is just letting yourself do it at home. So if you're not a stylist and you're like, I could probably just do this at home, let me just Google it, let me YouTube it, whatever. I highly encourage you to not do that. Like, go and actually see your stylist. They are the only ones that should be installing and or removing any type of hair extensions, because they are properly trained in all of those little extra details, the tips and tricks, all of those things. So the real hair crime in this situation is doing it yourself at home. This is not a DIY situation. Go see your certified stylist, okay? If you are a stylist, again, make sure you are certified so you do know all of those little details and those tips and tricks, because it will help you with your install and or removal processes. So how was this hair crime solved? Well, unfortunately, I am not actually sure if this crime was solved at all. So in a general instance, the best way to solve something like this would, of course, be going to see your stylist. Again, not attempting anything at home is always going to be best practice, because it will always give you the best results. So if you're not a stylist, please do not attempt at home. This is not a DIY situation. Please go see your stylist. If you are a stylist, again, just as I mentioned previously, make sure you are certified in whatever extension method it is. That way you have all of those extra little details, those tips and tricks to make those processes a lot smoother and a lot easier. What crimes we come up with next? You'll have to wait and see. But until then, if you are a stylist, don't forget to head on over to babehairextensions.com for our Solutions Academy, Babe U. On there, you will find all of those extra tips and tricks. You have monthly subscriptions as well as yearly subscriptions, and a couple of free videos that you can check out. If you're not a stylist, head on over to our Instagram at Babe Hair and our TikTok at Babe Hair for more laughs and learns. We'll see you next time, crime solvers.